fire the video camera up, and again, thanks to Tailored Finance Solutions. So it is Tag Lights out on track for heat number 3 and the 2021 Simon's Glass Queensland State Cup here at Warwick Kart Club, the friendly place to race where the magic happens. We all head through pub, and I can tell you we are missing Lockie Spencer because Lockie, unfortunately, having suffered a broken wrist a few weeks ago, found the move from tag restricted light last weekend up to tag light this weekend was absolute murder. So unfortunately he was in a lot of pain and he had to call it a day yesterday. So well done to Lockie for showing us what he's got yesterday. He will come back, and this class is a cracker of a class. Hopefully more of those tag restricted light guys move up to tag lights, where you should be if you're in the top half a dozen for sure, because this is where you can really get going. In 1, Hamish Fitzsimmons, TGR. In 2, Ryan, the Rockin' Laycock, TGR. And of 3, Taylor Aegis. From 4, Curtis Tennant. And from 5, Angus Gardner. Round they'll come then, heading into pub. Nice and steadily does it. 12 laps on the board for tag lights. We are ready then. Do they go nice and steadily? Green, and away we go. Fitzsimmons looking to go, and Aegis has gone with him. Aegis sneaks through on the inside to 2. It's a regular move as long as you go with the leader. Inside second row is always the potential to get to second. Coming into JG Kart, and she's done exactly that. Now the Rocket Laycock's going to try and make a move. Back will come then. Fitzsimmons, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to confirm when they get to me because they're all identical. Yes, it is. Fitzsimmons, Aegis, Laycock, Tennant, Gardner staying with them. Angus, remember, first time in a tag light car, learning the ropes. And he is having an absolute blast in this thing. And he can see how these guys drive them at close quarters now as they all go through Power Republic. No lift through Power Republic. It is a bit quicker in a tag light car, let me tell you. And that is a gutsy move every single lap. Puff of dust from Fitzsimmons. Little puff of dust as he goes over that curbing at Global Hub, straight lining it as much as possible. The same will happen coming into Cashies. They go through the DPE chicane. Now they'll ride that curb. Gardner's got to learn that line. He still hasn't learnt it. Somebody tell him when he comes off. Get on that curb. Everybody else is on the curb but Gardner, the newbie. So clearly not quite sussed out the fast line. That's where there's a 10th, and Gardner will gradually pick it up. At the moment he's hanging off that curb and going nowhere near it. The rest of them right dead set over the top of it. And it is a fast line. Still Fitzsimmons, Aegis. The Rocket then getting closer, I think. Aegis is getting reeled in slowly but surely. The Rocket Laycock is getting to her. Ooh. Tennant loves to ride that curb. He gets it right up there. Now he's changing the tune. Curtis Taylor to the energy car, just changing it slightly. Down Sinkins they go. Laycock then closing up on the brakes, but Aegis is late on the brakes into JG Kart. Now they come onto Global. All of them hit the curb, except for Gardner again. Angus, get on the curbs, man. Get on the curbs. Somebody tell him. I want to tell him now. I wish he had a mic in his helmet. Back they come through New Palm, using all the track, really wide. And again, Gardner doesn't. Angus, come on. Send it, mate, send it. Round, head, passes. Through to pub then. Heading on to Sinkins straight and still. Oh, looking over the shoulder was Aegis and then Laycock, and then Aegis gets the head right down under that NASA panel. Doesn't have any effect on the gap between her and the Rocket Laycock. He's still right there, breathing all over her. And not going to let her out of his sights through better bends. Back they'll come towards us, and still Fitzsimmons getting away. Quickest lap, 43.753 for Fitzsimmons. Still Angus. Through he goes. Onto Pub and then Sinkins. And I'm reckoning, if I'm reading this right, the Rocket Laycock is now lining up Taylor Aegis. I think he's had enough time behind her. And I think he's getting itchy feet and now getting held up. The Rocket Laycock is definitely getting held up. He doesn't wait around. He goes early and gets it done through Gelded Motorsport onto Vetta Benz. Now he's chasing Fitzsimmons. New second place then. The Rocket Laycock. Here he goes. And it is the captain. Holds it. Aegis trying to stay with him still. The Rocket's getting away and Tennant will now try to make inroads and caps those two in front. If he sees them battle anymore, that'll be the sign he wants to get after them. Through they go into JG's. Hamish Fitzsimmons has already gone through. Now he's into Global Half, followed by the Rocket, then Aegis, Tennant, Gardner. Down the back straight they go. Through New Pub with the leader, Fitzsimmons. Absolutely on rails the car. Not even using all the curves now. Whoa, almost on the grass. So the Rocket, he is trying to get away and break the toe. Aegis not giving up on him. The Paralyn is trying to hang on as the Rocket looks over the right shoulder. Aegis responds with a duck underneath the NASA panel and just closes it up on the brakes again. Now she's right with him once more. Still with him, right on his tail. Into Gelded. The two of them, a match for one another. Absolutely toe to toe. They are slugging it out. Fitzsimmons is away. Laycock, Aegis. 43.7 to a 43.8. Can he get an extra 10th this time? I don't think he did. I think Aegis maybe just matching this time. He is not getting away. Right there, still together. 46.6, 46.6. Aegis was quicker. Aegis was quicker on that one. There's hundredths in it, and still the Rocket hangs on. Through Global Hub. Tennant follows him. Gardner goes through now. Down the back straight then. Leader's already coming towards us and they have completed 8 laps. This will make it 9. 9 laps completed for Fitzsimmons. Tennant. Can't catch those two now. The gap is extending and Curtis Tennant just can't stay with those two. The pace of them, 43.6s. They've got 3 or 4 tenths on him. The energy car not quite steering as he would like. Laycock just nailed one. 2 tenths quicker that time. Look at the gap. That's a 2 tenths of a second gap. And the Rocket just put a quick one in and broke the toe. But may well be all over Red Rover with that gap. He is getting away in Aegis. He's dropping off. He went to 10 quicker. She went a 10 slower. And that's the result. Billy staying away. And that is 10 laps completed. 2 to go in the tag lights. Brought to you by Tailored Investment Solutions. And still, Fitzsimmons leads it through Global Hub. Ryan the Rocket Laycock goes through next, followed by Taylor Aegis. Then Curtis Tennant goes through. Behind Curtis, the newbie to the class, Angus Gardner. Sending the number 18, who was last week in a restricted kart. So doing really well to have a crack at this class. And realising now, after this, the Rocket then, when it came down off the curb, it unsettled it viciously. It threw it sideways and Aegis seemed to do the same. They both had a bit of a throw to the right as the car landed. So just off that curb, unsettling the car, doesn't slow him down. Still Fitzsimmons, 43.6 to Laycock, 43.9 to Aegis. Getting away from her now, and she won't be putting that gap back as Tennant still trying to get to him. He's into the 43.9s himself. And Fitzsimmons has had this one all his own way. It is Tag Lights. Heat number 3, your winner, Amy Fitzsimmons. Second, Ryan the Rocket Laycock. Third, Taylor Aegis. Fourth, Curtis Tennant. And fifth, coasting home, Angus Gardner. Well done to Angus, kept it going.